Hi. 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 Hey there. Hi. How's it going? Hi. 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 Hey there. Hi. Hi. Hey there. How's it going? Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hey there. How's it going? Hi. How's it going? Hello. How's it going? Hi. Brendan, will you be cranking 90s? No, I play Zero Build. I'm sorry. I'm a little freak. I'm a little fruitcake. You only crank 90s in build mode on Fortnite. You don't crank 90s on zero build mode because there's no building. Where's a big band royalty free? Here we go. Yeah. Fortnite. Chug Jug. Slurp Juice. Fortnite. Slurp Juice. Chug Jug. Battle Pass. Crown Royale. Chug Jug. Slap Juice. Jonesy. Fortnite. Battle Pass. Slurp Juice. Augments. Fortnite Shop Reset. Fortnite. Tomato Town. Moisty. Myers. Loot Lake. Tilted Towers. Fortnite. Red Eye Assault Rifle. Wolf. Hog. Renegade Raider. Yeah. Slap Juice. I already said that one. Fuck. Star Wars. Marvel. Fortnite. Control Point. Geralt of Rivia. The Doomslayer. Halo Guy. Fortnite. Building. Getting Twisted. Getting Revived. Getting Downed. That's it. Just snapping my fingers and yelling out about things that are in Fortnite. How's everybody's Easter? I hope you had a good Easter. Anyway, stream starting real. Hope you had a good Easter. Sorry for the no BFW, because it was Easter and I just got back from Minneapolis yesterday. So we'll do BFW this coming Sunday to make up for it. I'll try to make it a really good BFW this upcoming Sunday as well to make up for missing this week. I do you apologize. Your boy does apologize. I sometimes you can't do BFW every other week. Sometimes you just got to skip a week. But we'll get back into it next week. I just wanted to, stream still because I wanted to give you some content right out of the pan. But I hope you all had a good Easter if you celebrate. I hope you got egg and ham and potatoes and mash. Hope you got a big sandwich and you got to grab the big sandwich and hold it in both your hands and go, whoa, what a massive sandwich this is. And then you take a bite and the tomatoes are fresh and the turkey is nice and moist and there's mayo and mustard and lettuce. I hope it's a really good sandwich. I hope if you had an Easter sandwich, it was a really good sandwich. And if you didn't have an Easter sandwich, I hope you had a really good sandwich, regardless of whether or not it was Easter. So, happy egg. Anybody have any epic family moments during Easter? I just went over to my mom's for a while and I had ham, so I didn't do anything crazy. Yeah, I had ham. Yeah, I'm a little freak who likes ham. When are they going to make ham-flavored candy more normal for the ham connoisseurs out there? I'm talking ham Twizzlers, ham Skittles, ham Starburst. All the ham witches. I don't know. What would be really disconcerting as a ham? Like a ham lollipop, maybe? What about like a ham taffy? I think ham taffy might be a little disconcerting. What other kind of let's pretend we're in a boardroom and we're pitching to the ham executives. What would be the worst thing you think to pitch? And would it be like pull and peel ham flavored Twizzlers? Whole gummy ham? No, that could work. They have gummy Lunchables, like full Lunchables, but they're gummy. There's also gummy mac and cheese. That's just a thing. Ham soda is also a thing. I think it's one of those novelty sodas you can get. Ham enema. Now we're talking. Would it be ham-flavored water, or would it be a slurry of meat that is injected directly into your rectum? Ham man. All right, let's potato salad. Let's pitch ham man here. All right, you and me. We're working together here, bud. There's a table that we're sitting at. There's these big wig executives that are there. What are we talking about? Potato salad. Well, how are we going to sell them ham man? What is the overarching selling point about ham man? Give me one reason why we should buy ham man. I'll wait. I'm patient. You know, I'm like a guy in a hospital. I'm being a little patient here. This is your pitch. This is your platform now. Pitch me, ham man. Like, you walk into the boardroom, you sit there, you fucking buckle your belt. You double buckle your belt. You buckle your shoes because for some reason you're wearing like a full pilgrim outfit. You got your little funny pilgrim hat, and you sit there and you sit there in your big boy chair and you directly look at the candy executives and say, I made a Frankenstein monster of a man made out of ham in the next evolution in human nature. Do they buy it? Do they buy it? They clap their hands and they say, listen, I appreciate the effort that you've made with your whole pilgrim outfit, but I gotta say, I don't think I'm buying the ham man today. And then would you just unleash the ham man on the world? You let him into the candy executives room and the ham man just starts killing people? Is that what you want to do? Is this what we're doing today? Is we're letting the ham man loose? The ham man is out there on the streets, naked and afraid and made entirely of loaf. What do? We make him a ham wife? So now we're going to have a whole ham family, ham man, ham wife, ham children, ham uncle, ham great uncle who's really racist against turkey man. Now the world's overrun and we have loaf people everywhere. Now you go on twitter.com and you see that people are racist against the loafman. Shit's getting really wild in the loaf verse right now. In the ham cinematic universe, I think we're getting a little off track. Fortnite. An army of ham people to overthrow the human race. I'm thinking about it. I think here's the thing. If you want to make an army of ham men, you really have to think one thing, and that's we will weaponize flies and rodents. If the ham men ever try to rise up and overthrow the normal people meat, it's like long pig versus short pig. If the ham men ever try to arise and take over this earth, we just got flies and pigs, and I don't know, we could butter them up and throw them down a big slip and slide with a big fan on the end. And also, they're going to jam every gun they get. They're going to get that sickly sweet ham in the trigger, like the firing mechanism of the gun. Right? Oh my God! Attack on Titan. I ain't buying that shit. You can poop, you can shit, you can fart. But I ain't buy. Ooh, Surf Witch. Oh, I don't like her. You can shit, you can poop, you can fart. But I'm not buying the Attack on Titan skins. Oh. Hot guy back in the shop. You know what? I have V-Bucks. I'll get this. No. Bad. Put it away, Brendan. Okay. Did you watch Owl House? I have not watched any of Owl House. I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Should I watch Owl House? Yes. Have I watched it? No. Yeah, don't forget, creator code Brendaniel. I always show that during the Fortnite streams especially. It always helps me out, and if you use the Epic Game Store, it helps me out a ton. And I clap my hands and shit my pants and go, yeah! Oh, I gotta watch Yellow House, I know. I have to get in like a cartoon mood, and I haven't been in a cartoon mood for like 2 years. So, like, once I get into a cartoon mood, I'll binge the whole thing. Especially since it's finished now. I will check it out, especially since it's finished now. I will still say, I don't think American animation has literally topped Over the Garden Wall, and I don't think anything ever could top Over the Garden Wall. That's like my peak American animation show. It really, Among Us, it really legitimately is. Over the Garden Wall is one of my favorite pieces of media of all time, and I should make a video to talk about it. What inspired the whole video? Nostalgia. So the most recent video on the main channel is a little horror story that I decided to write because I was feeling nostalgic about reading horror stories, but I didn't want to read one off of like Reddit or read one off of like a random creepypasta thing. So I wanted to write something in the moment. It was going to be just all improv, but then I decided, no, I want to write this and I want to see how it is. And I wanted to write something kind of just weird, and I also was feeling nostalgic about the days when I read like fan fiction or scary stories myself. So I decided to jump back into that with writing something of my own rather than like pulling somebody else's work. Which, fair play to anybody who like narrates scary stories. You're doing good. Like I have no thing against people who read other people's stories. Absolutely not. Go for it. Get that bag. I just didn't want to read somebody else's work because I want everything I do to be mine. That's a thing when it comes to pretty much anything I make anymore in the last like 5 years or so, is I really want things to be mine. Right? I have a big need, like a strong need, since I did so much in my early days of my career, like the 4chan stories, where it wasn't reading stuff that I made. And generally, I just love doing things that are mine. Are you going to read 4chan stories again? Never say never, but if I did it, it'd be something from, like, the tabletop forum. Because those are the only stories I really like. But also, I just don't care for doing that anymore, unfortunately. Like, I know people like it. It's same with, like, the SCP videos. Is I know people like it. I know that's the reason why some people enjoy the stuff that I do. And I know that's, like, a main thing that I did for years. But a big thing for me is I really find joy in making things that are 100% mine. And I feel like that's the biggest hurdle I have when it comes to all of that kind of content, is because it's not mine. Goku. More like Noku, fucking idiot. More like Roku, gonna watch the Weird Al movie on his fucking big bulging forehead. Ah shit, I fucked up. I gotta get out of the gamer zone. Brendaniel audiobook win? Fucking never, hopefully. I want to write a book at some point. That's definitely a bucket list item for me. That's definitely to write a book is definitely a bucket list item for me, but it wouldn't be very good. So I'd want to like make sure that people are let down like gently with it. I want to be like, I don't want to oversell it ever, because I don't really like my writing ever. So I really, if I ever do end up writing like a book and like get around to it, I'm gonna set the like bar really fucking low, so that people aren't like, man, Brendan, you really hyped this up. So I have a billion stories and a billion things that I've written and never finished. I've never finished a proper story, like a proper book, because I've had a billion ideas and I'm always like jumping between them. It's the same with like video, like content creation. Is I'm working on 3 videos right now. One is about gamer empathy. One is a worst one, and then the other one is just a funny, weird, what was I titling it? Rating every state's worst cryptid, which is just a bunch of like bullshit nonsense. But I've also gotten really, over the last year and a half, 2 years, I've gotten really self-conscious of the stuff I've made, so I end up scrapping more projects than I would like. And I don't want to scrap anything else. How's the Fallout RPG coming? It's kind of partially scrapped, because the system I was using, I didn't like it, and I haven't found an easy enough tabletop system that has either D20 Modern or the Fallout RPG properly integrated into it. So I'd still like to salvage it and use it. But right now I've been thinking about just running a D&D 5e campaign on Twitch, which might just also be fun because I get to do more DMing outside of like the podcast. Iowa Stickman is on the list, absolutely. That's the main reason I wanted to make the video. A lot of my videos you'll see are based off of one bit or one joke, and the Iowa Stickman bit is literally the only reason I want to make up 50 state cryptids for each state. Also, thank you to Oklahoma for the tier 1 sub earlier. Thank you, T-Set Halili for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. But also, like, I wanted to make a 5e campaign on Twitch for a while, because I also want to figure out how production works on the streamer end of it. Like, before I do the Fallout campaign and learn a completely new system, I feel like I should wear my comfortable old hat of 5e and then just do, 2 to 3 hour 5e streams once a month with a group. And then once I get comfortable producing content on Twitch with tabletop, like a tabletop interface, I want to do the Fallout campaign. Like, that's genuinely, like, my biggest hurdle is I'm rusty when it comes to DMing, and I want to be ready, and I want it to be good. I also want to be able to pay and afford art assets and stuff, so it looks a little nice, too. Have you looked into the new Marvel RPG? I have not, but I'm so, not anti-Marvel, but if I did a superhero thing, I'd do Mutants and Masterminds, because it has a really cool rule set. I want to make a fantasy setting in space, which is basically knockoff Warhammer. There are a couple, there's Spelljammer for 5e. There's also Dark Matter, which we're running on the podcast for Perilous Season 2, which I've been writing bits and segments for, which has taken up a bit of my time lately while we prep for that season's release. Once the video assets and some of the music is done, that's going to be out over on Please Stop Talking. It's a lot of fun, and I love my friends, and I appreciate that I have an opportunity to be a DM on YouTube again after Perilous Season 1 kind of ended. Kill me, go get you, come here. Don't kill me. I'm just a sweet guy. I'm just a sweet little guy. I'm just a little gremlin. I'm just a little, oh. Fucked me up. T-Set Haley, whenever I first made the names years back, but I misspelled it, so I stuck with it. Okay. I'll try to remember that. I'll try to keep that in mind. Unrelated Fortnite question, but did anyone else get stuck on the Epic Weapons Storm Circle quest? Oh, I haven't seen that one, no. The hardest part of doing a tabletop stream seems to keep people from talking over each other. That's not a problem, because I'm a very forceful DM. And also, if I played with anybody, it would be my friends, and they would know when to let me do exposition. Can you give some of that New York monster accent you did for the Sopranos stream? Hey, I'm walking here. Like New York monster? Hey, I'm walking here. Come on over to my house. I'll make you a big pot of spaghetti. Mama loves making linguine. For a second, I was like, New York monster? Hey, I'm walking here. You come into my sewer and you think it's okay to just leave your sludge everywhere? Hey, this is my sludge. I have a friend who plays a 5e campaign live on stream. I haven't watched it, but from what I've heard, it goes really well. That's my biggest hurdle, I feel like, is I'm really worried about production. Also, like I said, I've had a lot of, like, self-confidence issues over the last year or two that I've been working on that have really reared their ugly head, which is why I like streaming, is because it's more laid back, and it's more of a... What's the better word for it? It's more of a liquid format. And producing video content, and whenever I get into production, I start to get a little in my own head about it, when I just need to, like, shut up and make something. Right? Like, this is a big problem that I feel like any creator has to overcome, either once or multiple times throughout their career, is sometimes you just gotta shut up and make shit. And if people don't like it, people don't like it, but you gotta make it. You gotta get the bug out. Once the bug is out, the sluice gate is loose and all the juice flows. You gotta get all the gunk out and all the goo out. I love DMing. My DMing is silly and stupid. That's genuinely what I love doing. Is I'm a silly and stupid person at my core. Like I am a gelatinous blob of dumb. Right? Please don't talk about your juices or else you'll get banned. I'm like a hot dog sizzling on the big spiral of life. I'm like a honey roasted ham. I am literally full of goop. I am literally full of juice. How was your Easter? I had to miss the family lunch because I was tired from night shift, but they sent me ribs. It was pretty all right. My mom literally texted me today and was like, hey, I know we didn't have any plans for Easter, but I bought a ham. I was like, okay, cool, ham. And then I had ham and Hawaiian sweet roll. And I was like, yes, family gathering, eppin'. They upstairs. Oh, God. They're chugging. Come after me. Come after me, I dare you. I'm slipping and slapping. I dare you to come after me. I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh, I fucked up. I played too many. I won literally 5 games in a row the other day, and my MMR, my matchmaking, is gonna be so fucked. Brendan, are you gonna buy the Jonesy skin in the shop? You can get Jonesy unleashed in the shop right now. Fog! I'm getting absolutely gussied and goosed. Literally got owned by Blade. You know how heartbreaking that is? It's okay. He's hot. He can get away with it. It's cool if it's Blade killing me. I'm okay. I'm okay with dying as long as it was Blade killing me. Then I clap my hands, shit my pants, and then I circle 3 times in my chair. I got a new chair. I went to IKEA. I just got back from Minneapolis yesterday. Shelby and I went for just 2 days. We drove up there, stayed the night, came back. I met Gina, Sad Senpai, one of the mods here. They gave me a Garfield statue that says cunt and a couple of their art prints. So now I have a Garfield statue that says cunt. Don't know how Twitch feels about that word, but that's something I own now. Pretty cool. I loved IKEA, by the way. I loved it. As an Iowan, walking into IKEA was like a life-opening experience for me. I bought a gamer chair, and it's comfy, and it's better than my secret lab because I don't hate it. It's literally, here's the problem with gamer chairs is like something that's good for somebody else is shit for somebody else. So I bought this IKEA Gerbsperger chair and I was like, this is awesome. I love it. Show us. I can't right now. My camera is disconnected and I don't want to reach down and plug in all the cables to plug it back in. But I loved IKEA. I really loved it. I loved how it was self-service. It wasn't like super crowded. The employees there were super nice. I didn't get one of the Blages. I forgot about it. And then one of my friends was like, well, you could get it, but it's like stolen valor. And I was like, oh, okay. But I'm sorry I didn't get one of the Blages. I'm so sorry. But I did like it. Went to the Mall of America as well. That was fucking... I got overstimulated at the Mall of America. Did not like it. Keep forgetting it's the 3rd time I've been there, and every time I go there, I'm like, this fucking sucks, and I hate it. Because they don't even have, like, cool stores there. It's all brands. And I went to every shoe store in the Mall of America, and not a single one carried my fucking size and cool shoes. How do you have the world's biggest mall? And it's literally just the world's biggest mall. Like, that's what I love about the Mall of America, though, is it doesn't pretend to be something that it's not. It's literally, you go there, and it's the world's biggest mall. And you're like, whoa, this is so cool. And then it's literally just the world's biggest mall. You're like, you know what? I'm glad malls are dying, actually. I also went to I also went to the Midtown Global Market in Minneapolis. And I was really excited because I thought that I was gonna get like, I thought that I was gonna get fucking epic. Oh, they died. Lol. NPC killed them. I thought that I was going to get, like, epic food because I went there in high school, but I feel like they changed. You know, I feel like COVID maybe goofed them up a little bit. Is NPC going to kill me? Oh, my God, I'm going to die. I feel like COVID goofed them up a little bit, and of course I haven't been there in 10 years. So when I went there, all the shops that I'd gone that I thought were really cool when I was in high school were gone. So I was a little sad. I was a little empty and sad. There was a cool Swiss chocolate shop when I went there in high school. Gone. I really wanted to take my wife there. We got, like, okay Mediterranean food. Right? We got, like, alright Mediterranean food. We got, like, that's really it. Like, alright Mediterranean food. I could, like, really nothing else crazy. Oh, no, that's right. I got the worst fucking boba tea I've ever gotten in my fucking life. That's right. I wanted a boba. And I got the worst fucking boba, and I didn't get boba the rest of the trip because I was so soured on the boba experience there. I'm fucking dead. Yep. Laser aim for these motherfuckers right now. I need to lose 1 billion times. This boba, I wanted a taro boba, and I got it, and they made it a fucking slushy. I felt like I was losing my mind. They made it a fucking slushy? A boba slushy? And then the straw for the boba was too thin for the boba. So the boba tapioca balls were getting stuck in the straw. So I was sucking on it, and then it just stops. And I'm like, looking there like an idiot, like choking on his boba straw. I was just empty. I wanted to be fat and full of boba, but instead I'm fat and fetid. Get it? Like Boba Fett? Thank you. I'm the funniest man alive. Thank you. I know. Thank you. Funniest man alive. Funniest man online. Thank you. It was a horrible boba. They tried, but it was a horrible boba. I've never had such a horrible boba in my life. Well, except for the Book of Boba Fett, but I'm Tiss. Thank you. Funniest man alive. Thank you. Once again. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very humble. I'm very humble. Funniest man alive. Thank you. Do you know the best boba I ever had? The best boba I ever had was in fucking Chicago in this weird mall store, and they had these little, like, gimmicky resealable 16-ounce soda cans that they would make the boba into, and it was so fucking good. I'm still thinking about it. It was so fucking good. We did also, there were a couple other things we did while I was in Minneapolis. We went to, the day that we left and checked into the hotel, we went to this little Ukrainian butcher and cafeteria, and I got the best fucking turkey sandwich I've ever had in my life. Fucking bomb-ass turkey sandwich. And it's like, it's just a turkey club, right? But it had fresh tomato. And that's where I'm a little picky when it comes to my sandwiches, right? I fucking hate tomato on sandwiches. Unless it's fresh. I fucking hate it. Because it's always, like, sloppy, and it gets everything wet and more moist than it needs to be. If the tomato has been, like, sitting in the fridge for too long. This shit was fresh. Oh, my fucking God. I don't like tomato. Unless it's fresh. Best turkey sandwich of my life. St. Paul, one of the Twin Cities next to Minneapolis. You need to get your fucking roads fixed. St. Paul has worse roads than my shitty Iowan town, which is insane to me because I live in fucking Iowa. Nobody's upkeeping the roads here. Nobody. St. Paul being worse blew my fucking mind. There was literally a road that we drove on that's like a main road that was reverse speed bumps with all of the potholes in that son of a bitch. The new spicy chicken sandwich at Burger King is actually good. Burger King is a fucking nightmare place, and I refuse to eat there. I eat at Burger King once a year, and it's to remind me that Burger King fucking sucks. Hate it. Both my brother and my uncle work there, and I fucking despise it. Oh, fuck. He attacked. I attacked. Shit. This guy killed him. This guy killed the other guy, too. Why do we keep having devious encounters with this man? Holy shit! This man is fucking nightmare fuel. I'm having so many fucking devious encounters with this man. I'm sick of it. Yeah, best turkey sandwich of my life. I'm trying to think. We went to the video game store, and I overheard a conversation while I was there. And it was this kid talking to one of the other store clerks. And he was wearing a Minecraft shirt. So the store clerk was like, very GameStop-y in the, well, hey, see your Minecraft shirt. It's pretty cool. And she was being really nice. You know, she was just trying to, like, converse with people in the store. She wasn't, like, selling anything. See your Minecraft shirt. Pretty cool. And he's like, yeah. Are you excited about the new update? He's like, yeah, but I'm really mad about the profanity filter in Minecraft. And she's like, oh, yeah? And the kid's like, yeah, it censors even normal words because they think it's close to a slur. And then he brought up an example of a word that was close to a normal slur. And that was the, like, first word he thought of, right? The first word he thought of that was like, man, they censor anything. Like, I'm not trying to get around the ban or anything. I'm just trying to say Nigeria. This child in the middle of the video game store, this child, his example for a banned word is the country of Nigeria. And I immediately think, that kid, I like looked at that kid and I was thinking, that kid can fit so many slurs inside of him. That kid's keyboard is hot. That kid's keyboard is fucking hot. Like, you touch that thing and you get sizzled from it. He got a hot keyboard. That kid is sending death threats to the Minecraft devs on Twitter. That keyboard is hot. What did I buy? I bought a couple of games while I was there. I wanted to buy a copy of Second Sight on Xbox because I saw it. I bought another Scooby-Doo game, so I have all three of them now. Two of them on PS2, one of them on Xbox, so we'll get a stream of that eventually. I bought the Killzone trilogy because I really wanted to stream them. And I've been meaning to stream them. And those are going to be slop streams, meaning that I'm going to have to make all the fun in those because Killzone's fucking boring. But I'm going to have a good time, I think. Still got to do Resistance 1, 2, and 3, which will also be slops. Fucking egg. Assume the Avi position. It's egg time. Easter's not over yet, you fuckers. Why do I keep landing here when I know I'm going to die? Why egg? Fall for it! She fell for it. Mr. Beast fell for it. Let's go! It always feels good when Mr. Beast falls for it. One of these days I want to trick Mr. Beast. I want to pull back the curtain and trick Mr. Beast so he can reveal his astral form to me as the demon that he is. One of these days, we're going to pull back the curtain. Mr. Beast has been dead for 10 years. He's been fucking puppeteered. He's not real. Mr. Beast isn't real. He can't hurt you. He's a product of the algorithm. He can't hurt you. Mr. Beast has never been real. Gotcha. Sorry. Gaming. And manga! Garugamesh! You need to wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Hide the scars to fade away the shakeup. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to. I think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. I fucking love System of a Down. You can't do this shit to me. I'm gonna fucking activate. Yeah, that's my sleeper cell code. You're gonna get your stream claimed? I'm not gonna get my stream claimed. Wouldn't it be nice to be a single-celled organism? Wouldn't that be fucking awesome? All you do is, like, eat little bits all day. You don't have to fucking worry about fuck or shit. All you do is eat little goop all day and then scream. I think it'd be awesome. I think it'd be really cool to be a single-celled organism. I think I'd love to be an amoeba. I would love to envelop my prey and swallow them whole. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I never want to do that. If I want to do that, I'd be a snake. And if I was a snake, I'd just eat egg all day. Me when I'm made entirely of slime and somebody puts a yummy cheeseburger in front of me, and I just turn into liquid, slosh around it, and suck it up into my belly. Isn't it fucked up that whenever you eat food, it's just sloshing around inside of you? Like, anything you eat becomes soup inside of you. Everything you eat is soup. Like, the end goal is poop. But for a while there, every single food item you eat is soup. So if you're like some fucking guy who's like, I hate soup. Lie. You love soup. Everything you eat is soup. Well, except for corn. Well, I mean, hey, people make corn soup, right? And the corn is still solid in the corn soup. Therefore, corn and liquid is corn soup. I want to be a phytoplankton, but just so I can be like fucking Plankton from, I almost said Breaking Bad. Plankton from Breaking Bad? Plankton from SpongeBob? That way people can be like, where's your degree? And I can be like, I went to college! If I woke up one day and I traded bodies with Plankton's voice actor, I would immediately go into the SpongeBob recording booth, and anytime they tried to get me to say a line, all I would say is, I suck and fuck all day long! And that's it. Every single time they try to get me to say anything else, all I'm going to say is, I suck and fuck all day long. They're going to be so fucking mad. They're going to be so... They're going to have to go on Twitter.com and be like, we've had to fire the Plankton actor. He won't stop talking about sucking and fucking. Heartbreaking day for all SpongeBob fans who still watch SpongeBob. Oh shit, they sorting me. Come here. Give me the business. Give you the beef, boy, and free my hole. I wanna get lost in your sloppy soul and drift away. Oh, yeah! Feels good to be gaming. Like they messed up the icon for the Kinect Blade. Yeah, this thing doesn't look like Phil Spencer made it at all. This ain't even look like the Xbox. How's this Kinect Blade going to, like, say Happy Easter Xbox to me? This shit ain't even say Happy Easter Xbox. Fucked up. You know who says Happy Easter Xbox? Usher. Thank you, Usher. Usher is going to give me years of joy. Just every year I'm going to see it on my timeline. Happy Easter Xbox. And I'm going to think, yeah, Happy Easter Xbox. I'm proud of you. Brendan, thoughts on Five Guys? I'm really mad they took my Five Guys away. We used to have a Five Guys and they got rid of it. 1 second. Nightmare? Where'd they shoot from? Show yourself, coward. Reveal yourself to me. Don't fucking hide. This isn't the village hidden in the leaves. Don't you fucking hide from me. Oh, fuck you. You saw me in the tree? That's cheating. You broke the rules. You're a bot. You're not even a real person. You're not even real! Why don't you grow up? Grow up. Go be real. People like you more if you're real. Yeah, they took away our Five Guys. They got rid of it, and we don't have like a decent enough. We have okay burger places, but it's like you expect your local burger joints to be better than the chains, right? And Five Guys was all we had. Why the fuck did it do that? Anyway, I got gold. I can waste it. You know what? I'll take the swim. That's not even worth it. I don't even swim that fast. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit of faster swim. Was that whole video another attempt at analog horror? No, I just wanted to make a scary reading, but I didn't want to, like, look up a scary story, so I wrote one. My new go-to insult will just be to tell someone they aren't even real. I like, gibbering cretin. Gluttonous mass is a really good one. I'm thinking about it. I think I should call people gluttonous mass more often. Like, you gibbering cretin. You gluttonous mass. I think it just has a lot of strength and power. Crown. No, don't kill me. There's two on two. 2 on 1. I'm dead. I should have shotgunned. I sworded when I should have shotgunned. Curses. I was gaming, and then I wasn't. The end. I get called gluttonous mass a lot. Yeah, me too. Me too, bestie. Me too. I get it. Honestly, I'm sick of people making fun of me when I walk into the Denny's and I'm wearing my like, cool booty shorts that say juicy on the back, and everybody looks and points at me and says, oh, hey, there's the sluttinous mass again. And then I cry. I run out of the Denny's. I say, I don't deserve this shit. And why does everybody at the Denny's know who I am? I'm sick of this shit. My cheeks are clapping as I flee. I'm crying. I have 2 big hocks of ham in my left hand and right hand. I'm eating them as I run. The clap of the ass cheeks on that sluttinous mass are really devastating. Whenever I said sluttinous mass, I started thinking about that one boss in Dark Souls 3 that's like all the priests. And I think they're all controlled by like a hive mind kind of, right? They fuck, right? And if they fuck, is that fucking or is that some kind of weird entity masturbation? Curious about it. I gotta know for fanfiction reasons. I'm writing something up, I'm cooking. I don't want to go to Megacity. I don't want to drop at Megacity. Please don't drop me at Megacity. The Deacons of the Deep are sucking and fucking. The Deacons of the Deep are going in deep. Please don't let him cook. You know how many people say that on a daily basis when people are like, Brendan, please don't cook. Brendan, please don't cook. You watch a Brendaniel stream and it's 80% secondhand embarrassment. 10% like air coming out of your nose because you thought a joke was funny but not enough to give it a laugh. And 10%, I gotta leave the stream, dude. Brendan, you're too much right now. But 80% is literally just secondhand embarrassment. It feeds me. I don't know why. I love being a little silly boy. I love being goofy. I'm so fucking sorry. I love emptying my vacuous bowels on the internet. It's the price I must pay. It's the price I pay for art. Where'd that man's go? He be real. You know what? I ignored. I'm trying to go to that star, finish a quest. I ain't got time for your bullshit. Brendan, you're a fever dream that is actually fighting my real fever. What did David say today? David said your absence is missed, but your presence is feared. I'm keeping that one. I'm keeping that one. That's a good one. That's definitely the vibe I offer. Ed once called me a walking intrusive thought. Now David has said your presence is missed. Your absence is missed. Your absence is missed, but also feared. Your presence is feared. Here's the thing, like, I just say things. Right? Like, fact of the matter is, those things can be funny, those things can be sad, those things can be empty and vacuous. I just like saying things. And it's not about hearing the sound of my own voice. It's just, genuinely, I like to just do that. It's my favorite thing. I just like to say things. Dead, by the way. Oppo. Cookbook draft. Did I get it? Am I cooking? There we go. I cooked. Let him cook. You know what the worst part is? Like, you've infected me with one of your damn brain worms. Fetid. I have so many friends. If you hear a YouTuber say fat and fetid, know that that's from me. If you hear fucking anybody online, fat and fetid is distinctly mine, which means that it's going to spread. Remember who said it first. Me. I made that. Where'd you get fat and fetid from? I like alliteration. I made it up. I like alliteration. It's a continuation of nice and big and round. Fat and fetid with... I used to say... So, back on the streams a couple of years ago, I get these phrases stuck in my head because I like alliteration and it's a good brainworm. And I used to say fat with wealth a lot. So I'd be like, oh, coins! I am so fat and girthy with wealth. And then that evolved into I am fat and fetid with wealth. And then that became fat and fetid. I've started saying not my pig, not my farm. I fucking love saying words. I really fucking do. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be something that's legitimately funny. I just like saying words. Right? Because I was a kid who read a lot. Like, I read a lot, and I read a lot. I'm not going to hit him. I read a lot. I played a lot of video games, but I like to read a lot, and it means I picked up a lot of, like, weird words, right? Over time. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die and cry. Yeah? So, after I figured out that I had ADHD, it's kind of, a lot of things have clicked into place for me. And I'm unmedicated, and I've been unmedicated for 29 years, so a lot of the energy and time that I put into my, like, reading hyperfixations and my, like, weird moments have evolved into this kind of algorithm in my brain that makes me just say words. You have to have a very intelligent brain to understand Brendaniel humor. You don't actually. You have to have an incredibly small brain. You have to let the thoughts smooth and glide off at the top of your head. See, they wanted to diagnose me with ADHD when I was a kid, but the therapist was like, he's very quiet and nice. He just reads. I don't think he has ADHD. Because when I was a kid, the stigma was, oh, you have ADHD because you're loud and you jump everywhere and you scream. You have ADD or ADHD. And I was a quiet kid because, you know, trauma. And so I read, and I read and I played games and I watched movies and TV shows to escape from the real world. And I had an overactive imagination. Like, I would go outside on the farm and I would play Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I would pretend they were my friends. Right? I built my own walls. And within that castle, this is who I became. Right? So, I didn't really think I was ADHD until, like, 2 years ago. And then I was like, oh, this shit clicks. I get it. And then I was medicated for about 3 weeks, and I hated it. Absolutely fucking hated it. Taking ADHD medication, for 3 weeks to, like, a month, I was way more cranky, and then I played RimWorld for 36 hours straight, I think. And I realized I need to not do this. I would rather be less functional and still getting things done rather than hyper-focusing on things that don't, like, matter. Pretending cards are your friends is something out of a SpongeBob game. I had a hyperactive... I didn't have a real friend until 8th grade. As sad as that is to say. I had, like, okay kids who liked me at school, but I didn't have a friend until 8th grade. I didn't really make friends because of the way that my family was. I didn't have a real best friend until 8th grade. Like, it was just the way it was. I had a really weird and sad childhood. I don't want to dwell on it. You know, I used to talk about it a lot more on streams and stuff. I don't want to dwell on it or be like a Debbie Downer. Like, shit sucks. Opinion on eye contact. I can make eye contact if I put the mask on. If you give me an hour to go out and I can, like, set up the retail thing and Shelby's not with me, I can do it. But if Shelby's with me, Shelby's my crutch in social situations outside of, like, real life, is I don't have to put the mask on, so I can just be a little cringe baby. But, like, I have my retail mask, and I can always just pull that out and be like, I can talk to people and be confident. And then I turn that on, but it takes about an hour to rev up. I always say it, and every time I come into the stream, I learn a new tragic Brendan childhood factoid. I don't want to dwell on it, and I don't want anybody to, like, feel sorry for me. I'm an adult now. But, like, sometimes, man, like, shit was just weird. I had a really weird and awkward childhood. Doom Man, I'm fucking dead. Damn it, Doom Man, fuck you. Have you considered... I do not have autism. I do not... I ain't never got tested for it. It literally doesn't matter. I do not have autism. I have come to terms with having ADHD. I do not have autism. I can go and order a pizza and be comfortable doing it when I want to. You just talked about masking and having difficulty with eye contact. It might be something to look into. It doesn't matter anyway. Like, what am I going to do? Fucking get diagnosed with autism and then be like, oh, yeah? What am I going to do about it? Nothing. That shit ain't matter. That's no skin off my back. I ain't need to worry about it. I need medical professionals to tell me that my brain's fucked up when my brain's already fucked up, right? Like, I need that shit. Like, I am the way I am mostly because my brain is fractured into a billion little pieces and I've been picking up the pieces for 29 years. Right? I need a label or a term to come with it. And that's all I would get. And, like, I don't need that. I'm just a silly little goober. I'm a silly guy. Brendaniel, have you considered that you're playing Fortnite? Yeah? I like it. I got a little himbo skin. What a little sweet guy. There's Quest. Don't need a doctor to explain that my brain is whack. Yeah, I mean, like, I understand and get it, and there are resources that would help if something like that occurred or if something like that was true or, like, confirmed. But also, I got enough on my plate. I got enough shit on my plate. I don't need more on my plate. People already asked me, Brendan, are you, like, mentally unstable? You know what's wild is I was thinking about this the other day? Is I was thinking about how every time I release a video, I always get at least one comment that says he's finally lost it. And I've been thinking about how I've been getting that comment from different people for the last, like, 8 years. And it's always like, how have you been here? Have you been to this place? What do you mean? He's finally lost it? Did I ever have it? Deadpool. Come and kill me, Deadpool. Come and fight me. Deadpool bot. Get fucked, Deadpool bot. Don't you dare talk to me. Don't come near my little son anymore. Don't come near me or my son ever again, Deadpool. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna shit my pants and cry. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. The last time I was in, my big thing is when it comes to my mental state, the big thing that I want to do is I want to be able to afford going to therapy. I think it'd be nice, and I think it'd be a good experience, and I think that's the next step for me in terms of, like, getting better and healing my brain. Right? Generally. And, like, I don't know, I want to talk about, I always talk about, like, my mental state or where my brain is, because I don't think there should be a stigma towards like talking about how you're feeling or talking about how you feel. And I think that you should be able to talk about your brain in a casual setting. And I think that's like the next step for me is saving up money and going and talking to an actual therapist about like my brain problems. So I can figure out what is wrong with me. Like terminally like, hey, what is all wrong with me? I need the list. Give me the list. What can I do? Give me some exercises to not be like bad brain anymore. Because like I want to be good brain all the time. And I know that's not possible for like human beings and shit. Right? Like you have good times and bad times. Something my mom said when I was a kid is shit always gets worse before it gets better. And that's proved true in my life more often than not. And that's sometimes a callous way of looking at it. But that's like my mantra as a human being. Which is a kind of negative way to look at some things, but whatever. So, I don't know. I think personally for me, I think the next step to, like, getting better and being a better person, now that I've this last 2 years have been me kind of coming to terms with myself. Now I have to, like, have somebody tell me how my brain, give me good brain. You know? Tell me how I'm eating corn the wrong way and how fucked up it is that I've been eating corn the wrong way. I want to know how fucked up I am. Am I supposed to be eating it vertically? I'm supposed to take all the corn off the cob and then eat the cob and then the corn later, right? Like, that's normal, right? I have a friend who met Pokimane in an airport. Yo, Thog! I will never meet a popular streamer. I will never be a popular streamer. I will never meet a popular streamer. I'm too fucking weird. But, you never know. You never know. I could go to TwitchCon one year and be like pog facing around the place. What does Thog even mean? It's Thog. It's my word. It's Thog. I'm Thog, and Thog don't care. Hello. Guy, again, being a little silly and goofy. This guy gonna try to krill me again? Because I really don't want that today. I don't need that on my plate. You've already met Markiplier. That doesn't even, like, really count. The Witch's Curse is over. Does it really count if I met Markiplier when it was, like, before he was famous? And we did a Minecraft podcast together, and then he used a Witch's Curse to steal my life? And then I've gotten it back now, and now I have to get my life back fully? I haven't talked about the Witch's Curse in so long. I really wish that Minecraft podcast got out somehow. I would love it. It will never see the light of day because I have no idea who even has it. But, like, man, if that Minecraft podcast ever released, I think it'd be the funniest fucking thing in the world. And no, with the Markiplier Witch's Curse, we beat the Markiplier Witch's Curse. Now we're in the Germa Warlock arc, where people are like, Brendan, you're wacky and crazy and say crazy things, just like Germa. So now we are fighting off the evil of Germa Warlock. Markiplier Witch is dead. We've defeated her. She's done. We put her in the cauldron. We bubbled her over. We ate her. We're all full of witch, belly full of witch. Now our sights are set on the Warlock. Markiplier Witch's Curse sounds like an Oni Plays bit. Okay, do I gotta tell the whole story? I'll tell the whole story. 2011, 2012, I was working with a Minecraft podcast called The Nox Crew. I had done a little bit of voice acting for them, and they approached me about like, hey, Brendan, do you want to be on this podcast that we have? We really want you to be one of the two hosts. It's like a test to see how it does. I was like, cool, okay. Like, it was like, this is awesome. I've never had an opportunity like this before. I was just starting. I was still running my, like, Popsicle Savior YouTuber channel. I was making Let's Plays and doing Minecraft voice acting, right? And they get me with this guy. They get in this Skype group, and they're like, Brendan, this guy also has a deep voice. We really want you to work with this guy because he also has a deep voice. 50 people were watching him play Minecraft. That's how we found him, just by luck. We get this call, and it's me, this Minecraft voice actor guy they want us to interview, and the other guy. His name is Markiplier. So it's me and Markiplier in a Skype group interviewing this Minecraft voice actor about his plans for Minecon, which is a let me tell you, insane moment to think back on. One of my, like, 5 stories I can tell. So me and actual Markiplier interview this guy for an hour and a half for this podcast. All he does is talk about SSX, by the way. We try to talk to him about, like, his Minecon plans. We try to, like, ask him questions. All he talks about is SSX. That's it. All he talks about for an hour and a half, the game SSX, and that's it. I think I made a cool joke about, like, a knuckle sandwich at one point. I remember that vividly. And then the call ends. They're like, hey, we may release this podcast. We may not. We're going to wait a little bit. They wait a month. I play Man vs. Machine with Markiplier and a couple of his friends for a little bit, which was neat. And then Markiplier blows up. Blows up. Huge. Like fucking literally a month after all this, like 2012, 2013. The time frame for this is like between 2012 and 2013, I think. Markiplier fucking blows up. Huge and round. And he's like, on Twitter, I'm like, dude, awesome, congratulations. He's like, thanks, man. I hope you get there soon, too. And then, like, a month after that, he unfollows me on Skype, unfollows me on Twitter, blocks me on Skype. Anyway. Now I firmly believe that Markiplier used a witch to steal my life in that Skype call moment. And we killed the witch. The witch is dead. So now I'm on my own. Ain't no witch curse to hold me back. So now we're in the Germa has hired a warlock to cast a spell on me. Brendan, you're just one of those YouTubers who just been in the background like the whole time watching and witnessing everything. I don't know how either. I don't like seek out jobs or anything. I just meet people. I don't know why. Is there any content creator you want to do a thing with outside of your circle? There's a lot. Like I would love to do things with content creators, but I'm really wary of networking because I've been burned a bunch. I don't like talking to people outside of my circles because I don't want to find out that somebody I liked is a bad person. I've already had enough people, like, I've already had enough bad encounters with YouTubers that, like, I'm in a little box now. I like my little box. I don't want to talk outside of my circle. I've already gotten fucked over multiple times over the last 12 years, and I just don't, I'm not comfortable with it. That's just how it be. You know, I am very wary of new people. It's just YouTube is fucking wild the way it is sometimes. YouTube is literally in the background, sometimes like the coolest fucking shit, but also literally like high school. Like, you see like drama videos and stuff, and then YouTube is literally like high school sometimes. It's literally posturing, networking, and full of sociopaths. Oh, I fucking missed every shot. Because, like, to get attention, you kind of got to be a sociopath. But yeah, I'm not gonna like talk about any of those moments because that's personal shit. But just know, like, it's a nightmare navigating that shit. So I've just partially given up on it. Stop shooting me, fuck. It's a nightmare navigating that shit. It's an absolute nightmare. So I don't wish YouTube on air. I don't like throw the fucking play button and say, "Whoa, YouTube be upon ye." I have no beef with Markiplier. Where does Markiplier lie on the YouTuber sociopath scale? No beef with him. I was a edgy 19-year-old who didn't know what he was doing, and I probably gave a bad impression of myself back then. So I do not blame Markiplier for unfollowing me on Twitter and blocking me on Skype when he blew up. I do not blame him at all. I was edgy, a weirdo, I was socially unaware, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was navigating this nightmare internetscape without a clue of what I was fucking doing. So, no, I hold no grudge, no ill will against Markiplier for any of that. I will hold a grudge and ill will for Markiplier every time somebody says, You sound like Markiplier because I fucking met the guy and worked with him. And to hear you sound like Markiplier, it burns a boiling pit in my tummy. The rage builds. And like high school, there are way more creepy adults than there should be. Why can't people just be normal? I'm sorry. Just don't be a freak and be normal. What about that? Duke loves you? No ill will towards Duke loves you. Me and him have like the same first name. It's wild. It's just we both got annoyed that people were calling us each other. I have a hard time being friends with somebody else with a deep voice too. So like I just circumnavigate people who also have a deep voice because I'm like I can't be friends with you. People will call you me and me you. We can't do this. We can't be pals. We can't be friends. We can't do it. I don't know. I also understand that in like the greater narrative or the greater circle of things, if any other content creators know about me, I'm just a little freak. I'm just a little weirdo. If YouTube is high school, I'm that little guy who's like drawing weird pictures and writing hit lists in the library who gets shoved into a locker. I'm one bad day away from being the Joker. No, it makes me appreciate the friends I have now more. And I'm never really looking to expand that circle, but like if I ever by chance talk to another YouTuber and they end up being a cool guy, I mean, hey, absolutely. You know, never say never. I'm just really wary towards stuff like that because I've just been so burned over the last 12 years, burned out on social conversations. I have a hard time talking to my friends now sometimes, right? That's that mental health. I got mental health issues. My brain be fucking bunk. Sometimes it work really good like it is today, and sometimes it be working really bad. And I accept that, and I will grow and change as a person. What does the Duke word get a ban from chat? It never does. I think it's funny. I think it's funny to leave him in the chat. You know what's fucking wild is a thing I noticed while I was on vacation. For anybody who follows the like official VOD channel, for some reason the South Park VOD got 11,000 views, which is it's more viewed than any of the videos on the highlight channel. And I'm still thinking about how much I fucking hate YouTube. Nothing made me more angry than seeing a random VOD of me playing South Park get 11,000 views. And I just, like, screamed out loud, I hate this robot. I hate this robot. I hate this robot. The algorithm be like... I hate the algorithm. I fucking hate it. I will always hate it. I get messages from friends who are like, Brendan, your video didn't show up in my sub feed. And I'd be like, that's YouTube telling you that you don't need to watch a video I made. It's really cool. I get it if the video's like bad. I just hate it when it doesn't even push the video out to people who actually are subscribed to me to watch my shit. I also, every time I upload a new video, YouTube will unsubscribe people from me without telling them. It's really funny and cool, actually. I got a message from Ed the other day, like a couple months ago, and he's like, hey, Brendan, YouTube unsubscribed me from you? And I'm like, that's really cool, YouTube. Because, like, I don't want to bitch and moan about the algorithm. I make such varied content that I get it. I don't have a proper niche to be locked down in. So I totally get YouTube not knowing what to do with me because I make whatever. But also, like, if you, like, just not keeping me in people's feeds that want to be in there. Like, why even try? What are you doing, you fucking hell site? You fucking nightmare place. You hell world, you fuck place. I simultaneously love YouTube and hate YouTube because I could never do what I do without it, but also because I'm so reliant on it, I despise it. It's an incredibly toxic relationship. Brendan, what are you going to do when YouTube hires goons to come to your house and beat you up? I don't know, shit my pants and do a little gay dance. I don't know. Maybe do a little gay dance. Maybe shit my pants. Maybe see if they want to touch me when I cover myself in my own fecal matter. I don't know. Poop. Poop a little, shit a little, fart a little. Bro, you know I see you, right? I saw that man fucking spin and turn so fast. That's a bot. You're not even a real person. I'm feeding off the fucking robot flesh again. Brendan, did you eat a big ham? We had a big Easter ham, yes. I did have my big Easter ham. I had Easter ham, some mashed potatoes, cheesy potatoes. They had stuffing. I didn't eat the stuffing, but yes, I did have a Easter. Very last-minute Easter dinner. Even though we don't, like, celebrate. My family's not religious. We just have a Easter dinner. My family's not religious in the fucking slightest, but we still eat a Easter dinner. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. Ah, fuck you. Curses, foiled again. Ah, whatever. It's not about winning and losing, it's about having a good time. DMR seems ass since it isn't hit scan. I like it, usually. I'm usually pretty alright with it. It depends. Brendan, that chicken reminds me of you. Why would you say something so foul? Such paltry. Bug. Did you see the Mario movie? No, I have not seen the Mario movie. I think I'm just going to wait until it's out on streaming. I feel like that's probably the best bet. Once that shit dubious be out on streaming, I will give it a little look-see and kiss it on the top of its head. Just the way it be it do. You excited for any of the new Star Wars stuff? No. Andor Season 2. I liked Andor. I'm not, I just am so sick of Star Wars and Marvels. I, like, lump them in the same box, and I'm like, yep, I'll open this box when something good pops out. Is someone posting the MP4 of the full movie in your Discord count as streaming? I did also have that happen to me. Someone also posted the full MP4 of the... It's not... Well, it's a cam rip of the... I did see the part of the Mario movie because somebody posted a cam rip MP4 in Discord. I did see that. I didn't watch it, but I did see it. I was like, no, I can't do this to Nintendo. I mean, look at me. I'm a walking soy jack. How could I pirate Nintendo media? How could you just sit there and pirate Nintendo? Hey, fucking look at me. I look like the kind of guy that's going to have a fussy-wussy temper tantrum because somebody fucking got stains on his Nintendo Switch playing the big Match 3 hentai game. You gotta come on it again? Mario didn't deserve that. Shouldn't have done that. What'd be really funny is if Nintendo sold the Mario movie as a standalone video package on the eShop. That'd be fucking wild and weird. There's one movie on the eShop. It's the Mario movie. It's the only one. As a huge Star Wars guy, I totally get why people are getting burnt out on it. I just don't care. Like, I kind of never cared about Star Wars, unfortunately. I didn't grow up with it. Like, my uncle always tried to make me watch him, and since he's like the piss jar uncle, I did not care. I'm missing every shot. Bye. So I like the DMR a little bit more because I'm better at. I feel like I'm better at non-hit scan than I am at hit scan. Unfortunately, that's just the way my life be. It do. Somebody posted the entire Morbius movie super compressed. I've seen that as well. Who the fuck under there? What are you eating under there? Underwear. Oh, you're eating underwear. That's a real fucking gamer. That's a real scary gamer. Joshi is thick. Great little dance. Look at him do a little gay dance. I'm proud of him. Great job. Happy for you and your little gay dance. You're like, I killed a guy. Standing and slurp. Yeah, okay. Get all high and mighty on me. But yeah, I never really watched Star Wars as a kid. It was a cringe uncle thing. And my uncle was a guy who kept giant Mountain Dew 2 liters full of piss in the basement. So I was like, the one guy telling me that Star Wars is cool is the piss jar guy. So I was like, Star Wars sucks. I still, to this day, have never seen the original trilogy movies all the way through. I've seen the prequel trilogies, I think, all the way through. But I've never seen the original trilogy all the way through. I've never sat down and watched them. And I never will, because it makes nerds mad. I read part of the Coruscant books where Luke has like 3 kids or something. All I'm saying, I'm sorry. All I'm saying is when the guy who has piss jars in the basement is the one telling you should watch Star Wars, you like, that's the weird. I've seen I saw Force Awakens and I saw Last Jedi. I watched 10 minutes of Us, the Last Skywalker, and I fell asleep. I was like, no. Not going to talk about Last Jedi, though, because that invites discourse for some reason. People be like, I fucking hate this movie. And then be like, Glass Onion's so epic. I just think it's really funny that The Last Jedi literally had people making content about that movie for years. Like, how are you gonna make 30 videos about a movie you hate, dude? Like, get it out and grow up a little bit. Like, get it out there, get mad about the movie, all right? But like, 30 videos about it? I mean, come on now. We don't need an 8-hour podcast telling us a movie is bad. Grow up a little bit. Have you seen Sam Raimi's Spider-Guy trilogy all the way through? Oh, yeah. Marvel was a big part of me, like, my childhood. Star Wars just really wasn't. Star Wars just never been completely my thing. It's cool, it's neat. I just haven't really ever cared because I read a lot of fantasy, and Star Wars is just sci-fi fantasy, so if I wanted to, like, experience Star Wars, I can just read a book that does it better, but instead of like funny robot, it's like ghouls and goblins, which I like more. I am sorry. If I want sci-fi, I'll watch Star Trek. And Star Wars is not sci-fi. Star Wars is sci-fantasy. It's literally fantasy, but they got funny robots. That's it. And I would just rather read fantasy. Or watch Star Trek. Brandon, read the Darth Bane trilogy. Why? I can just read fantasy books. The fantasy books got goblins and weird fucked magic. What about Star Trek? Star Trek is different. Star Trek is actual sci-fi. Because Star Trek actually talks about actual things instead of magic. Which I don't want to bash on Star Wars. Like, I totally get it. Like, it's totally cool. It's science fantasy. It's the most popular science fantasy. I'm not here to sit here and bash on Star Wars because people love it. But, like, Star Trek is actual sci-fi. It's weird and goofy and nerdy, and they get into the actual politics of it instead of, like, humming and hawing and pretending to get into the politics of it. You ever read Xanth? What's Xanth? I'd have to look it up. I might have read it. I might not have. I read all of Brandon Sanderson shit, Robert Jordan shit. I read the Spellsinger books, the Belgariad. A lot of Robert Jordan? Robert Jordan is Belgariad? A lot of Robin Hobb. A lot of Jim Butcher, even though Jim Butcher writes women like he's a 13-year-old posting on a forum. I'm reading the Broken Earth trilogy right now, which is really good, and I'm liking it. Has a lot of second-person narrative, which I'm really enjoying. Our Brandon Sanderson's books, they're very good. Sometimes they're just good fantasy. Sometimes they're good popcorn fantasy. I'm a big fan of, if you ever want a reading recommendation from me, read Brandon Sanderson's Steelheart series, and then go and read Worm, and it's a lot better. Worm, I wish Worm was easily digestible, because Worm is probably the best superhero media ever written. IMO. Worm is legitimately my favorite piece of superhero medium, because it's one of the only times where the world actually explains what is going on. But it's a web novel, so then you can't buy a book, you can't look at a comic book, you have to sit there and read it on the webpage. I read Sword of Truth. I read Sword of Truth. My piss jar uncle really liked that one. That's Rand is Wheel of Time. The main character's name starts with an R or something. I remember that. That's it. Rand is Wheel of Time. Sword of Truth is like Ra's al Ghul something. I don't know. Sword of Truth is definitely cringe. Sword of Truth power fantasy? Dude, it's been literally... I read that shit in middle school. I don't remember it. I'm pretty sure I read that shit in middle school. I'm gonna be honest, nothing I've read of Worm or what people have said about it makes nothing I've read of Worm or what people have said about it makes me less and less interested in Worm. It makes you more interested in Worm? I just really like it because it has a fun cast of characters, cool world lore, cool powers, and it's basically, what if Hero Academy was more digestible in a way that I enjoy? Sorry, talking about books like some fucking nerd. Who reads? Raise your hand if you think books are for losers. Who the fuck even wants a free Pizza Hut pizza? Not fucking me. I'm balling and gaming. It's hard for me to just sit down and read. My wife really likes the Ender's Game series, so I've read several of those. I love Shadow the Hegemony. I love Bean's Story, but I fucking hate Orson Scott Card, dude. Nothing is more insane than Orson Scott Card being a living embodiment of against everything that he actually writes. It's wild, dude. Orson Scott Card be out here writing books about respecting people and trying to understand and accept other people's viewpoints, and then he'd be like yelling about how the liberals are destroying the world. It's insane. You'd think at least his like personal narrative would seep its way into the books, and it really kind of doesn't. I mean, I feel like he tries to, but he ends up writing shit that goes against the antithesis of what he actually says. It's insane! I was also, unfortunately, on a really big binge of light novels a couple of years ago. I've read so many isekai. Dude, anytime people talk about isekai, I inherently go, fuck no, they're bad. They're all bad. The only one I like is Konosuba, and that's for the humor. And even then, the way people talk about Konosuba makes me uncomfortable. You talk to me about isekai, every single one of them is bad. All of them. I like Digimon, but because I have a lot of nostalgia for it. Dude, I read so much isekai, all of it is bad. I will never like a single isekai, every single one of them is bad. They all follow a similar form. Once you see, it's like, you know how like you swallow the red pill or the blue pill? It's like seeing behind, like seeing the Matrix. You see the formula and you're completely disinterested. Once you consume too much of it and see how the formula works, you're completely disinterested in it. Devil as a Part-Timer was great. Like a lot of isekai, it had a really cool premise, and then the formula hit it. What about the guy who reincarnated as Yamcha? You see the formula. The formula. I'm Mr. Krabs. I see the formula. Solo Leveling is not an amazing isekai. It's a manhwa that has an incredibly basic formula, just like any other isekai. It is literally, here's the thing, if your isekai has the premise of main character becomes overpowered to overcome his trauma, your isekai is bad. Your isekai is bad. Your isekai is bad. Your isekai is bad. Except for whatever one did that first, your isekai is bad. Because that's 60% of isekai. And also, Solo Leveling literally isn't an isekai. It's a dungeon crawler. It's a what I would call like a level an RPG story. There's a difference between isekai and RPG stories, and Solo Leveling is an RPG story. Isekai doesn't mean that something's inherently gamified. Isekai can be gamified, but Solo Leveling, because it still takes place in like that world and you're exploring through dungeons, dude, there are so many books that are exactly like Solo Leveling. Futurama is the isekai genre is so loose, but I would never consider time travel isekai. I consider isekai to be travel to another world. Reincarnated or travel to another world. If you're talking about the genre in general, isekai is, in my opinion, because it's such a broad definition that you could call fucking like a Yankee in King Arthur's court an isekai. Because I've thought about this a lot. An isekai is, in my opinion, somebody traveling to a different world. Or reincarnating to another world. I still think Reincarnated as a Slime is a good anime. It's a serviceable one. It's still kind of bad. Because there are a dime a dozen. I reincarnated as a monster in another world, and then I got overpowered, and now I run a village, and then I forget about the village. And then, since I forgot about the village, now I have to go over here and do bad things. And now we're going to spend 30 chapters talking about how cool rice is and how awesome hot springs are. Inuyasha isn't isekai, it's time travel. Thank you, Skenny, for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. I will eat a burger. Yeah. What about Kingdom Hearts? Kingdom Hearts kind of is an isekai. It was an isekai before isekai was really popular as a genre. I would also say that, like, part of being an isekai is, like, the gamified stats, but I feel like those are different. Did you know there's a bunch of American isekai you can read on Amazon Prime? They're called RPG Light Stories, and it's literally just really fucking shit, bare bones American isekai. And there's a billion of them. There's Western isekai, and they all fucking suck. Brendan, I think all those bad light novel isekai you read has made you biased against the genre as the whole, even the good ones. That's because I see the formula and the pattern. Once I see the pattern, if you adhere completely to the pattern of the formula, I'm bored. Even if you're good, it doesn't matter. It's still adhering to the pattern and the formula, and it's like, do something different. Especially if you can't... If you're an isekai and you can't grow past your own gimmick, you're bad. I think if your story doesn't evolve past the gimmick, it's a bad story. It's like Shield Hero, right? Shield Hero is a big example for me because up until they literally have the hero get his revenge, the hero gets his revenge, and then the story continues. And then it's like, oh, fuck, what are we doing with this? Like, they finish the revenge plot, and then it's like, oh, fuck, what do we do with this now? What? I don't know. I feel like I am biased towards it because I read too much of it, but also it's because I see the code. I see it in my mind. I'm sorry. Oh, that's pretty cool. I got a random heisted weapon. Fog. Awesome, in fact. I'm gonna fucking totally die and give somebody some fat loot. You should read Sabriel by Garth Nix. I have. Sabriel and the other two. I was thinking about rebuying them and rereading them. I read those as a kid. I read those in 4th grade? 5th grade? I read a lot of Eoin Colfer as a kid, which, like, still mad about that Artemis Fowl movie. I've read a lot of books, trust me. Usually it's kind of hard to make a recommendation without me having read it. But my brain doesn't hold a lot of stuff, so I get to reread things that I've already read. There was also, Albatos. There's another book series that I really liked that I read a while ago. What would you recommend to someone to help them get into reading leisurely? Because I can't focus to save my life. I like a book called The Goblin Emperor. You might like it, you might not like it. It's fantasy with a heavy emphasis on, like, fun politics, and I liked it a lot. Probably Brandon Sanderson. A lot of his writing is popcorn, like fantasy popcorn. Read the Mistborn trilogy. It's got a really interesting world and a really interesting gimmick, and I like the characters in it. My recommendation, The Three-Body Problem. Yo, there's a fucking party going on. Oh, they pissing. Let me help you. Oop. Am I going to the party? Oop. I'm fogging out. There was nobody in there. They were just shitting and pissing. Brendan, you thought... I like the Mort series Terry Pratchett did. I haven't read much beyond it because Ringworld? Discworld is hard to navigate for me. I liked Good Omens as well. Good Omens is a lot of fun. I'm a big Neil Gaiman fan. Ocean at the End of the Lane, American Gods. American Gods and Ocean at the End of the Lane are fucking amazing. I need to, like, finish reading Sandman. Or at least, like, fully read Sandman because it's been a while. You ever read the Princess Academy books? No. There's a really good magic school book series I read called, like, the Skullomance series. I read that recently, and that's very good. That's like, what if there was a character... What if they did a magic school trope, but it wasn't shit? Or written for 9-year-olds. And I liked that. Skullomance is pretty neat. I read a lot of books. I read a lot of book. I will read a lot of book. My brain is fat and full of knowledge. It's huge, in fact. Massive. What if we bring back the Magic School Bus and make it edgy? What if we make the Magic School Bus like the Magic School Tank? Oh, what the fuck? Who the fuck be shooting us at me? Gotcha. Let's do a little gay dance. Nice try. Think of the shield pot, kind stranger. Oh, I gotta go fucking hide and heal my fat ass up because they emptied that shit out. What else did I read as a kid? Charlie Bone. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Fuck, what else? Shit. A lot. So my first, like, book series was, I think, 1st, 2nd grade is I read a lot of the Boxcar Children. Like, a lot of them. I got a bunch of, like, books in, like, 2nd grade that were the Boxcar Children, and I read fucking all of them. And then my grandma and I read the Harris Potter books, which, like, but I read all those with my grandma, and I'll always have fond memories of that, even though... But a lot of Boxcar Children. It's wild that the Boxcar Children literally just get adopted by a rich dude in the series, and then they just bring the boxcar to the rich dude's yard and they still just stay in there. Kind of fucked up that they just stay in there. Brendan, you radiate Lenny from of mice and men energy, for real, for real. Well, tell me about the rabbits, George. George, can you tell me about the rabbits, George? Tell me about the rabbits, George. I want to hear about the rabbits, George.
That's okay, Lenny. There's going to be so many rabbits, Lenny. There's going to be so many rabbits, Lenny.
George, was that a Walther P38 pistol? Or are you just happy to see me? I'm impressed you finished 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That's a genuine feat. Do Finnegan's Wake next. I read Finnegan's Wake. You should check the Brendaniel channel. I actually read part of it on YouTube. I don't remember a single thing about it, but I read that son of a bitch. Oh, shit! I'm fucking dead. Oh, God. Fucking gamers. How? I don't know. Where's my excerpt of Finnegan's Wake? River run past Stephen Adams from the Swerve ashore to Bend of Bay brings us by the commodious vicus of recirculation back to Howth Castle and environs. Sir Tristram, Violer de Amor, fro over the short sea, had Passencore re-arrived from North America on this side the scraggy isthmus of Europe Minor to welder fight his penciled war, nor had Topsawyer's rocks by the stream. Okini exaggerated themselves to Lawrence County Gorgios when they went doubling their mumper all the time. Nor a voice from a fire bellows to mish to toff to thart Petrick, not yet though venison after. Had a kid scad buttoned in a bland old Isaac, not yet though all's fair in vanity. We're saucy Sithers wroth with twone, nothing Joe. Rata pick a paws mauled head gemmer shin, brewed by Arclight and Rory into the rigging brow, was to be seen ring some on the aqua face. I don't know how the fuck I read Finnegan's Wake, but let me tell you, it probably explains a lot about who I am. Busting out Book Brendan was the worst. Busting out Book Brendan was the worst thing that happened tonight. Absolute worst nightmare, Brendan talking about books. I fucking love reading. Reading is one of my favorite things, and that's why I love fantasy so much, is because it was such a warm blanket for me growing up. And I read so fucking much when I was a kid. I have a story. When I was in third or fourth grade, we did Accelerated Reader. And if you're not familiar with Accelerated Reader, it was a system where you read books, you did quizzes, you got points. In third or fourth grade, we had Accelerated Reader. And for all of the kids, they announced, hey, to try to get you kids to read for the Scholastic Book Fair, which was a book fair that would come around every now and then, done by the Scholastic Company, where they would sell things. The school would issue you a stipend of money, depending on how many books you read and how many Accelerated Reader points that you would get. I went fucking psychotic. I read every Magic School book. I read every book I could get my fucking hands on. I did every single fucking quiz. I was reading a 200-page book in third or fourth grade, like one a day. And then doing the quiz and then checking on a new one. I was reading 400-page books. I'd read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, I think, partially to, like, get the experience of it. I read Charles Dickens. I read everything I could get my hands on in, like, a semester. I was reading an insane amount of books for a child. I was absorbing almost like 50% of every book. My brain was fat and full with it. And then I did the quizzes. I was the top scorer for the entire school. To give you an example, I had thousands and thousands of points. And the person under me had like 3,000 points in Accelerated Reader. I think I had 50,000. They had to cap it because of me. They had to say, you are only getting an amount of money. We are maxing out the money because if we did points to dollars the way that you had set it up, we would have to give you $500. So, Brendan, here is $50. We're not giving you $500. I competitive read. I was in Talented and Gifted as a kid only because I read. And not just read, I read incredibly fast. The teachers were all like, why the fuck are you at a 12th grade reading level at the age of like 9? Get this kid in Talented and Gifted. And I was like, please don't put me in there. I just want to read a funny book. Their aim was better. Did you learn how to speed read? I read so fucking fast, dude. I used to read even faster when I was a kid and read, like, to escape. I read so fucking fast. Where is it? The V for Vendetta speech. Let's see how fast I can do this. Watch this. Where's the V for Vendetta speech? Let me try to prove my my speed reading prowess here. It's where is it? I gotta like find it. Here it is. Is this the full speech? Voila, in view voila, in view wait, is that the right one? Where's the voila in view? Yeah, okay, all right. I have to get the cadence right, otherwise I'll fuck it up. Let me see. Voila, in view, humble vaudevillian veteran cast vicariously as both victim and villain by the vicissitudes of fate. This visage, no mere veneer of vanity, is a vestige of the vox populi, now vacant vanquished. However, this valorious visitation of a bygone vexation stands vivified and is vowed to vanquish these venal and virulent vermin, vanguarding vice and vouchsafing the violently vicious and voracious violation of volition. The only verdict is vengeance, and vendetta held as a voted not in vain for the value of veracity of such shall one day vindicate the vigilant and the virtuous. Verily, this vichy suave verbiage veers most verbose, so let me simply add that it's my very good honor to meet you, you may call me V. And I can read that twice as fast as I can say that shit. I just... Old Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like big playground when suddenly Batman burst from the shade and hit Godzilla with the back grenade. Godzilla missed to begin to attack, but didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq. Speeded open of Shaq food when Aaron Carter came out of the blue. The Bart started beating up Shaquille O'Neal. They both got flying by the Batmobile before he could make it back to the Batcave area. And Link popped out of his grave, took an AK-47 out from under his hat, and blew Batman away with a rat-tat-tat, but he ran out of bullets and he ran away because I'm described to save the day. Then get off the gray and get off the white and Monty with on the hook, Rails, Black Knight, Mini Mussolini, and the Blue Minion, Cowboy Curtis and Job, the Genie, Robocop, Terminator, Cap, Kirk, Darth Vader, Pin, Superman, every single Power Ranger, Billis, Preston, Theodore, Logan, Spock, The Rock, Doc Ock, and Hulk Hogan. Are you some kind of crazy person? Yeah. I'm goofy. This is the ultimate showdown. Ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosion. Far as I can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. Literally the only... No, you say, I'm sure they will say so. I don't remember that movie, I'm sorry. All I remember is the funny V for Vendetta mask. What are your thoughts on the V movie? I love Jerry Seinfeld in the V movie. I love it when he says, it's hip to fuck bees. That's a good bit. Find my bees to fuck. I fuck bees every day. Listen, I'm a bee. You're a woman. You're gonna get a yeast infection if you try to fuck me. That's okay, Jerry. I'll make do. Right, what's your favorite Lemon Demon song? Every once in a while there's a shooting star. People say they're good luck, and even if they are, there's not a star in motion that can help me now. I'm in serious trouble, but I don't know how. Bad idea. I'm gonna throw the wild card out there. Fucking motherfuckers be like, ooh, I love Spirit Phone. I love Spirit Phone. I'm throwing bad idea out there. What about Lemon Demon's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pokemon? Who are you gonna vote for? Barack Obama. Who are you gonna vote for? Barack Obama. Motherfuckers be like, Lemon Demon fan. I love Lemon Demon, but then they literally won't watch the Animutation. Fake fan. I love Bad Idea. It's so old. I watched Bad Idea in middle school. I'll play it here. I probably won't get claimed for it.
Every once in a while there is a shooting star. People say they're good luck,
But even if they are, there's not a star in motion that can help me now. I'm in serious trouble and I don't know how.
A pack of deadly creatures followed me back here. I am desperately hiding as they're drawing near. I wish I knew what to do.
It has such hokey old internet energy to it.
Thinking back to yesterday, I was just a normal chap, but I should have bought a map. I should have. I got lost and I wound up on a dirt road. I saw signs and in retrospect I did fold bad things, but I shrugged and I still drove through to a town where my bad luck overflowed. Everybody in town was nowhere to be seen, so I parked near a house that was marked 13. I went up to the door, but there was no one there. And when I turned around, my car was gone, I swear. So I ran to a payphone, but there was no tone. I had an earache fear.
Did you say this guy can't sing? Let me play you his other really good song that's more modern here. This guy can't sing. Okay, but listen to this. VOD watchers skip ahead. I'm
Two trucks
having sex. Two trucks having sex. My muscles involuntarily flex.
Two trucks
Having sex. Two trucks having sex.
my muscles involuntarily flex. Two pickup trucks making love.
American made. Built for tough. Too beautiful. Grown men cry. I just love that this song is about two pickup trucks having passionate, sweaty sex.
Involuntarily flex. Two trucks having sex. Two trucks having sex. My muscles involuntarily flex. Right by my side, there's ZZ Top and Robert Zadar. A maniac cop, 1, 2, and 3.
Give me stuff.
You could bring you to your knees. And so cool these.
I love Two Trucks. Big Two Trucks fan. Big freak energy from me. I have Spirit Phone on vinyl. I'm a little goober. I'm a little goofy guy. I'm sorry. I do be goobling and goofering all around this place. You ever listen to that, Handsome Devil? Is that the bum 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 bum? Excuse me, sir. There must be someone you confuse me for. If I could see someone who knew me or someone in uniform, I really don't belong here. Excuse me, I've heard this term before. Frame it at the front gate instead of push it through the door. Is that one, or is that somebody else? Who the fuck is that? I like that song. That's it. Ready? Can you play Jaws? No, because I don't want to get claimed. They don't like it when I play music anymore. That's why I don't do carpool karaoke, James Corden style. And then yell at people backstage for my fucking coffee. Stars War! If I get owned, ATV's gonna have a fucking field day. I gotta kill that guy. He's dead. There ain't no way this man's lives. Got him! Fuck you, Star Wars fans! I'm dead. I died, but not to Star Wars. What have I been listening to lately? I've been listening to a lot of Superorganism. Let me check my Spotify here. What has Brendan been listening to lately in his liked songs playlist on Spotify? I have Joe Pera on there. I put that on there finally. Some Bob Burger songs, because I'm a little freak. Lemon Demon, Lemon Demon, Lemon Demon, Tally Hall, Tally Hall, Tally Hall. This is all white boy shit. I put Death Grips on there because I'm a little freak. I don't like listen to albums. Is the problem? Is I listen to single songs, so I'm just a little freak. I'm just a little goober. You listen to Bo Burnham? Yeah, I think I have his, welcome to the internet. You can eat a big chocolate sandwich or you can make a sound. You can shit and fart and maybe squirt. That one. Definitely squirtcore based music. One of these days, Bo Burnham and I are going to fight on top of the Millennium Tower, so I'm just saying it. Brennan, when are you going to make a cover parody song? Fucking never. Fucking never. You know why? I don't give a shit. Make a Minecraft parody? I'm going to make a Minecraft parody album of your, like, least favorite songs. It goes, diamonds! Yeah. Better do. You give me a song that I know the lyrics to, and I will make it a Minecraft parody, and you will not stop me. Welcome to my mine. We are mining diamonds. There's a creeper in the yard. I will not get very far. I will get into my house. I'm as quiet as a mouse. Seeing all that loot outside my house is rare. Damn. Good thing I'm the only guy logged into the server. That's right. Don't mine at night. Yeah, I don't know any of the lyrics to any Minecraft parody, but I can get pretty close. I just... You give me a song that I know the lyrics to, I can Minecraft parody it. Opa Minecraft style? Walking in my mind, I see a couple of those diamonds. And there are creepers and so many players all over here and over there. And then I see them, they're on my ban list, they're not aware, I'm gonna ban them from my Minecraft server. Oh, a Minecraft style. Like give me any song I know the fucking lyrics to and I will come up with a Minecraft parody for it. It's just that simple. It's my superpower. I'm cursed. I'm a cursed human being. God said, you're my strongest Minecraft warrior, Brendan. You're my strongest champion, Brendan. You're my chosen warrior, Brendan. Here is your gift. What, no tribute? I don't know the lyrics to tribute. I know the song. I don't know the fucking lyrics to it. Real, can anybody match the unbridled enthusiasm of a kid doing a YouTube Minecraft cover of a top 40 hit? Download the Sex in Minecraft mod and play it. I'll download the nice and big and round mod for Minecraft, which does exist. I wish I didn't know about it, but it does exist. Finally! Minecraft but round? Dude, they finally did it. Roundcraft. I can't believe you said that out loud. I just say things. I don't care. I don't try to pretend anything than what I am. Listen, I don't try to pretend I'm anything other than what I am, and I'm a nasty little gremlin. I'm a fucking little gremlin goblin. I'm a 6'5" goblin. If you can't handle me at my blurst, you don't deserve me at my west. Did you see the D&D movie? I liked it for the most part. I think the biggest problem I had with the D&D movie was the onus or the focus was too much on Chris Pine's character when it should have been shared with the party a little bit more. And then also, fuck Wizards of the Coast, fuck Wizards of the Coast, fuck Wizards of the Coast. And then also, I didn't really like the druid because I fucking hate wild-shaped druids. Oh, that's right. Tribute has the you are the devil, we are the D. You are the griefer, we are the mods. We are the mods, we are the mods, we are the mods, we are the mods. There you go. You are the griefer in this base. We're gonna kick you out of this place. We are the mods, we are the mods, we are the mods, we are the mods. There you go. There's a Tribute Minecraft parody. You're welcome. I remembered it. No, that's not Tribute. That is the greatest song in the world from the movie. You're right. But she was a cool, like, anarchist lady. She was empty and vapid as a character. She was, I am the tiefling because they needed a non-human party member, like a clear non-human party member. And I will be white woman with horn. I didn't mind her character. I didn't, like, hate her character. I mean, I just didn't really care. It was empty. Does your Minecraft song parody power extend to Fortnite song parodies? I don't know. Give me a song that I know the lyrics to, and I'll try. You see the Mario movie? I haven't seen the Mario movie yet. I will see it eventually. I will get all Mario'd up in this business. Motherfuckers will say, wow, look at that guy. He looks just like Charles Martinet. And I'll say, wahoo, it's me, a Parthenax. Here we go. Dragula before Fortnite. Dead I am the chug, watching gamers die, getting Vic Royales, I can never fly. Getting to Tilted and getting all the loot that I need so that we can win Fortnite. I'm only human. I'm playing Fortnite after all. Where is my chug jug? Where is my slurp juice? Tonight is the night. Gotta get all those Vic Roys. So we put our hands up because Fortnite is so epic. Because Fortnite is so epic. What's the one? We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get them. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just got down. I revived him. Now I'm heading southbound. Open the map. Look at the mark sheets. Go to the map. Go to the... open the map. Go to the... Look at the mark sheets. Something, Pleasant Park streets. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. We can go to Moisty Mire, but not Lule. I really want to chug jug with you. We can be pro Fortnite gamers. That's the big one. Brendan, I hate you as a human being. Thanks. I take that as a kindness. Because I don't want you to fall in love with all of this. I am pretty hot, not gonna lie. Like, honestly, kind of got that, like, caveman, like, hot boy vibe going on, so it's better for you to hate me rather than to fall in love with me, because I'm a married man and I love my wife. Thunder by Imagine Dragons, but like Fortnite? You just call it like Chug Jug. Got a big juice, gonna let loose. Seeing all these enemies. Gonna get slurp, get a vehicle. Gonna ride all out with my homies. Chug Jug, baby Chug Jug. We're hitting the Chug Jug. Slurp juice, maybe Chug Jug. We're hitting the Chug Jug. Like, that's easy. Simple, identifiable words. That's how you write a Minecraft or a Fortnite song parody. Simple, identifiable words. Listen, you can fall in love with me, but I'm going to break your heart. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not going to let you down gently either. I'm going to kick you down the stairs and spit on your head. That's just how it'll be. If I ever go to a convention and somebody's like, Brendan, I have a crush on you, I'll be like, good, it's time to crush you. And I'm going to have the Thwomp from the Mario movie, and he's going to crush you and flatten you. They're going to start calling you fucking Stanley of the flat variety. I'm sorry. What about Black Eyed Peas? I got a feeling. What's the... I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a fortnight. That tonight's gonna be a fortnight. That tonight's gonna be a fortnight. There's a feeling. I only know the that part of that song. Brendan, what is your reaction to the information that I want to eat an entire football ham right now? I hope you are pleasantly plump with ham eventually. And maybe today is your day. Fucking... Oh, God. What are the Peeleys? Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Please don't turn blue. Got it. Hooey. Somebody else might get this, but that's fine. I want it. What about the national anthem, Brendan? What's the national anthem again? Is it the... Oh, say, can you see all these victory royales? We just dropped at Loot Lake, and we will slake our murder. Who's got chug, jug, and slurp? Who's got slap juice on tap? My friend Ryan's real good at getting those headshots. There you go. Fucking Kino, you're welcome. You're welcome, gamer. That's gonna stay in your head for years. I don't remember it at all. For you, that was the most epic moment of your life, but for me, it was just Sunday. Brendan can't Fortnite-ize the national anthem. I'm gonna fucking prove you wrong. I'm a machine built on hatred and spite. I will push the machine as far as it can go. Why do you hear the fucking fungus noise? Where'd they go? Damn, I lost him. I lost him again, that son of a bitch. Gotcha. Let's do a little Gangnam Style. What about the Doreme Catholic song? Let's see. Oh shit, I'm dead. 1 second. Sorry, I have to die here. There we go. I stood still. I shouldn't have stood still. Dorime. Interim tono en dorime. Ameno, ameno, lantire. I don't know. That one's a toughie, because I could just do like simple words with it. But then it's just like, it's not written in English, so I don't know. That one's a toughie. I'd have to ruminate on that one for a bit. I'd have to let that one bake in the oven for a little bit. Once I'm ready to let that one out of the oven, I'll let that bun out of the oven. It'll be steaming.
Brenda, what's a pigeon's favorite soap?
Dove. How did I know you were going to say Dove? Because it's the only soap brand named after a bird. Trick joke, idiot. Pigeons don't use soap. Brendan, I feel like you go to the gym, slap chalk all around your hands, instead of lifting a big heavy weight, you just leave. That definitely is me. But I would never use the weights. I go up and I use the stair stepper and the treadmill when I'm at the gym. I don't have a gym membership right now and haven't in a while, but when I used to go to the gym, I would just use the treadmill and the stair stepper. I want those fat glutes, those huge calves. I want my calf to look like somebody implanted a Minecraft dirt block in my leg. Where I go. Let's do quests. Quests will at least give me something to do while I'm getting my ass kicked. I mean, I've lost a couple of pounds recently. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm working on it. I stopped, like, I'm like curbing my snacking, and I'm trying to be a little more active. That's my goal. I want to lose like 10 pounds. It'll happen. I could probably be even more active, but also like, come on, dude. It's nice outside, so I think I'm gonna start riding my bike again and looking like a freak, riding my like $200 Walmart bike out with like my fucking gamer t-shirt and my shorts. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, fuck! Oh, Brendan! Oh, I'm dead, but that was a good one. God! I died, but I fucking brought that, man. That was an E3 gameplay presentation moment. Yeah. Can I ride my bike with no handlebars? Look at me, hands in the air, like I can't believe I'm alive, and I'm a famous rapper. I used to know that whole song, I don't anymore. I used to know that whole damned song back in high school. Don't know that shit anymore. I can define an engine 64 miles a gallon gasoline. I can design new antibiotics. I can invent computer aquatic systems. I can even run a business. Oh God, what do I do? People are asking me on Twitter if the whole video was a metaphor. Oh God. This is the worst thing I've ever done. If anybody asks me about the whole video on the main channel, I'm just going to tell them I thought it'd be really funny to write a story about a hole. You'll have to play along, okay? If anybody asks you about the whole video, you got to tell them it's just a story about a funny little hole. What if the song was, I can ride a bike with no handlebars instead of handlebars, and you looked at your bike and there were tiny men that were on the handlebars instead of actual handlebars, and they screamed at you whenever you grabbed them? Hmm? What if one day you were talking to your dad and his chest cavity opened up and a little guy popped out? And the little guy just went to the fridge, got a big bottle of root beer, and then went back into your dad, and your dad acted like nothing had happened. Was it what a question? Sorry, what? I think root beer goblins should be real.
I did it. I did the quest.
How about starting with the river guard?
Just say you want to play with that katana.
Brendan rap album win? You don't want me to fucking rap.
Collect the katana.
Trust me.
Dummy targets. We'll make sure they see you.
You are never getting. I do not have bars on bars on bars on bars. Me when I see some witches, damn, I be shit my britches. Me when I see some witches, damn, I just shit my britches. Halloween is so scary. Werewolves are so hairy. All I wanted was some candy. But instead I got Brandy. He keeps following me home. He knows I'm alone. He comes in my house. Quiet like a mouse. He grabs my head. And then I'm dead. You're welcome. So fucking good. Somebody wants to fucking fight me? Fight me on the field of battle. Where are you? Oh god, you're good, you're good, you're good. Damn it, you're better than me. Sad. You know what, I'm gonna switch skins. This one's not working it. It's not a hot boy summer. It's not a hot boy spring. Ready, can you make a Fortnite parody of Back from Mars by Aqua? I don't know that song, I'm sorry. What if God was one of us? Sitting next to what? What if God was one of us? He was on the battle bus. Got him! Christians 0, Brendan 999. Get fugged. Organized religion. More like, why don't you organize some bitches? Oh! Bible camp. How about you go camp out with some bitches instead of with a funny little book written by a bunch of dead guys, idiot. Fucking owned. Posting that one to Reddit gamers. Knowledge is power, so I don't need God because I'm plenty powerful as it is. Do I have the funny lizard? It's Easter. Bust it out. It's Easter. Bust out the ass. Actually, I lied. I will bust out the ass, but I'm going to go take a little break while there's a slight lull. While I'm gone, please enjoy Silent Hill music. Okay? I'm back. Yish. Alright, we'll do a little bit more Fortniting for the night. Then I gotta go do all my gamer chores and then go to bed. Big sleepy. Whoa. Brain started doing a fuck again. My train of thought is derailed. It is sitting in the ocean. When's the Dead by Daylight stream dropping? I don't know if I can play that game. I don't really care enough about it, and like, that's it. I got Meet Your Maker, which I think is made by them, but like, I played a little bit of it. I made a level in it, and then I kind of turned it off, and I was like, meh. Played a couple levels too, then I was like, meh. Gonna play Armored Core when it releases? Probably not. I don't like giant robots. I'm sorry. Sorry to all my fans who want to fuck a giant robot. I don't really care for them. I like giant monsters. I don't like giant robots. Heartbreaking, in fact. Don't like Gundam. Don't like just giant robots in general. Why did I land here? This is a horrible idea. Oh, is he running away? What a baby. Coward. Coward. Won't even sword fight with me. What does this world come to? What did this even say that I had to do? Oh, I gotta kill people with... Oh, I gotta kill people with this sword. Oh, that would have been perfect for this dude. Damn, heartbreaking. I'm never going to finish that quest because I'm never going to be able to kill with sword. Fartbreaking, in fact. Gonna play Disney Speedstorm Crash? No, neither of those games. Sorry. I don't play games made for babies or children, Tech Stomper, so I'm sorry. That's mean. That's mean. That's rude. I don't have any interest in kart racers, and I have no interest in party games. Oh, no. Crash Team Rumble's a fucking MOBA, isn't it? Also, no. Deceive Inc.? No interest, I'm sorry. Zero interest in that game. Why do people want to see me play games I don't like? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I appreciate you trying to share your interests with me. That's the real guy. Ah, he got me, son of a bitch. His revenge is complete. What about Sky, Children of Light? I have no idea what that is. We don't know what you like. You have fleeting taste. I like games with guns. I like games that have guns. And I like games that are cool. And I like games with guns. I like it when you have... And let me explain my gamer taste to you in a way that you can understand. If a game has a really cool gun, I want to use that gun and shoot a lot of pixels with it. It's that simple. And it's that simple. And it's that simple. It's that simple. Have you played Ultra Kill on stream? I don't like Ultra Kill. Heartbreaking, I know. I don't like games with a ranking system. Sorry. Sorry. I think Ultra Kill is cool. I don't like it. I'm not even awful at Ultra Kill. I just don't like playing it because I get stressed out by any video game with like a ranking system. It's like I could just play it on easy and like chill and vibe. It's a good game. I just don't like that there's a ranking system, and that's it. I just don't like the anxiety of a ranking system. I think they're awful. I totally get it. Like, I get the experience of it and want to be the best at a video game, but I also just don't like the stress of it, so it makes me just not like it. It's not that ranking systems are bad inherently, I do not like them. It is a personal taste thing. I've talked about this before, especially with, like, Ultra Kill. It's a really fucking cool game. Not for me, because of the ranking system. I don't want to soar. I'm trying to go to slappy ass square again. Brendan says goodbye to his loving friends and family as his vision blacks out. A big D gets stamped in his mind's eye. I'd get a C at least. Brendan the kind of guy who has to break every object in a Lego game. I fucking am. It's so stressful. I don't know. It's not like I dislike games with difficulty, because I like FromSoft games a lot. I just don't like games that are like Bayonetta or Ultra Kill or Devil May Cry. They're very cool games that are awesome, and they're not for me because they put a big number on them, and like a teacher being like, well, you got to play this whole section again, you see, because you got an A, but you didn't get the fuck plus. And you really wanted the fuck plus, and you're going to have to play this level 15 times to get the fuck plus. But because you didn't get the fuck plus, you can go fuck yourself. So if you want to be able to get if you want to play the game the right way, get the fuck plus. And I hate that. About Super Auto Pets, I would rather slam my dick in a fucking door than play a game like Super Auto Pets. That's not Teamfight Tactics, I'm sorry. Rot Flesh, I have no idea what that is. Apex Legends. I was supposed to play that on April 7th, but I was in Minnesota, so I'm just skipping it. Nobody will remember that I promised that stream. I don't have to worry about it. I mean, I just gave up the ghost now, but I don't want to download Apex, so I'm not going to. Tarkov, I'd rather slam my dick in a door. I would rather slam my dick in a car door and then have somebody drive away. I'm kind of picky when it comes to certain things. Like, everybody has their own, like, gamer preferences. And for me, it's just, I like games with difficulty. I just don't like games that judge you harshly for being bad at the game. And, like, when I say I don't like it, you don't have to take that as meaning as, like, the game is bad or I'm saying the game is bad. Ultra Kill is bad, but for different reasons. Because it sucks. That's bait. That's bait. I'm sorry. That's bait. That's just hardcore bait. I'm just trying to make you mad now. What the fuck was that? Jesus Christ. Some people, I'm in the heavy gamer lobby. I need to get out of here. Gotta get out of the gamer lobby. Gotta lose enough matches to take me out of the gamer lobby so my MMR tanks. Not on purpose, just because I'm bad. If the game... Oh, no, I don't care about that. There's not a letter or a number ascribed to the rank. No, I don't get stressed out by Fortnite. It's less about the actual rank that I get number-wise and more about the letter I get. I don't like letter grades. I don't care about that. I'm not saying that I rationally dislike ranking systems. I irrationally dislike it. Therefore, I win. It literally doesn't matter. You can't big brain me into not disliking ranking systems because it's an actual, like, it's not an actual, like, thing. This is the thing, is like, you can gamer argue with me on a lot of points. This point, you can't win because it's a personal preference. And it's specifically Devil May Cry-like ranking systems that I dislike. I just don't like them. And it's fine that I don't like them. And, like, here's the thing. I know you really want to see, like, me playing Devil May Cry for the first time and going, whoa, this is awesome. Or me playing Bayonetta and being like, whoa, this is awesome. I don't like those games. That's not going to happen. I tried Bayonetta on stream. Didn't like it. Like, I don't know. I would like to enjoy those games, and I would like to like them, but it's like platformers for me. I really just don't like 3D platformers. You know, I just don't like certain video games. And maybe there are more genres of video games I dislike that a lot of people that follow me really like, and that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. I like games with guns. I like RPGs. That's it. I like schlock. I can get over a ranking system if it's a really bad game. I can get over it being like a puzzle game if it's really bad. There's some games I don't like. No, it's just the way that it be that it do. I don't even know where they're shooting. Where are they shooting me from? All up on the castle. That's a little silly. Oh, goblin selfie. That was not a real person. That was not a real person. Any chance for a Dishonored stream? I'd like to. But I won't. I have a hard time finishing arcane games after I've already beaten them. I get really bored. Arcane games are great, and then I never have to replay them ever again. Favorite game of all time? Katamari Damacy. And Fallout New Vegas, because, you know, I'm a little freak. I'm normal. I don't know. I wish I didn't have hangups that I have about certain games, but it's like I just can't. I can fight it as best as I can. I just can't. There's some Vidius games I just don't care about. I just don't like. Like fighting games. You can try your hardest to get me into fighting games, but I will never fundamentally understand the will or want to be able to memorize shit in a video game that does not have like anything really outside of its multiplayer. And even if it does have a story, like that's not the reason you buy a fighting game. You buy a fighting game so you can fucking beat up your friends and kill Mr. Beast! That's just how that should be. I like slop. That's the easiest way to put my preferences, is I like big slop. I like big, fat, wet, sloppy meat games, and that's it. Really, honestly, as long as your game isn't a character action game or a fighting game, I'll probably like it. Even if it's a platformer, I can probably find something to like in it. That's a bot. Thank you, bot. Enjoy your death. Like, why are so many games just first-person shooters with medium to light RPG mechanics? I like them. That's because they slop, and I like my slop. I love me, my wet, warm slop handed to me in my slop trough. And I get down, head bared down into the slop pit, and I suck it all up into my body, and I go, yum. This hole was made for me. Love my slop. Love my slurp. Love my chug. Love my jug. Fuck Destiny. I would rather fucking, once again, I'd rather get my ass cheeks caught in the back of a Pontiac sedan, dragging my feet all along the highway until my shoes are worn down and my feet are plastered against the goddamn asphalt, burning away my flesh and bone. Destiny doesn't have medium to light RPG mechanics. Destiny is a video game that is made for suffering. Destiny is a video game equivalent of watching Inception and going, whoa, that's so deep. Except you have to play Inception at least once a week so you can keep up with the bullshit they're doing. Destiny is one of the most, like, gaslighty, girl-bossy, gatekeepy video games in the fucking world, and I fucking despise that game. Every day I hate Destiny a little bit more. Every day. Just every day I hate that game a little bit more. You know a video game is bad when the people who play the game regularly say, Brendan, you'll never hate this video game as much as Destiny fans hate it. That's the telltale sign for me that a game is bad. Why the fuck would you play a game you hate? I love playing Destiny for 8 hours a week so I can enjoy 5 minutes of it. hate that game. I'm so sorry to Destiny fans. I'm so fucking sorry. I don't mean to rag on your game all the time, but I really hate your game. I hate the way his loot, whack. His gunplay, whack. His skyboxes, whack. His lore, whack. His content, whack. Me, I'm tight as fuck. One of these days, you're going to see me physically wrestling with a copy of Destiny 2 on PS4, and I'm going to fist fight it. I'm going to win. I feel bad for ragging on it all the time, but it's just so bullyable. It's just so submissive and bullyable. Brendaniel, if Destiny were manifest into a corporeal being, what would you do? I don't know, push down the stairs. If Destiny was a corporeal being, it's going to be out of breath before it can even throw the first punch. I'm just saying. What do you mean if Destiny was a corporeal being? That dumb motherfucker is gonna try to give me a monologue that's fucking 2 hours long and filled with expletives, and I'm just gonna punch him before he even gets the first line out? I hate any video game that hides content behind needing to have to do something for 8 hours so that you can do it 5 more times to get the thing you actually want. All video games, all live service video games, Fortnite included. I'm not like hiding Fortnite from this, but all live service video games inherently all they want to do is monopolize your time and make the video game your job. And at least with Fortnite, I can pick it up and play it whenever I want. And if I don't want to have to do a season, I don't have to do a season, and I don't miss out on too much, except for maybe skins. With Destiny, if you don't play a season, you miss out on lore, weapons, information that you need going into the next game or the next expansion. And it's one of the worst new player experiences ever. And if you put the game down for a year or miss an expansion, you're fucked. Your friends have moved on. They don't care. They will probably try to help you with raid content, but then get frustrated at you because you don't know how to do the flippy jippy into the jackal-wob. It's like every live service game is begging for your attention, but at least some of them like understand like, hey, you can put it down for a while. You don't need all those skins. We'd like you to get all those skins. But you ain't gotta. Because it's just all cosmetic, baby. Destiny is like, you will play our game, and we will fucking rip your spine out of your fucking goddamn back, and we will hit you with it, and you will love it. Not even in, like, the fun, difficult way. In the, like, you gotta play this game because this game will be your life, and this game is your life. Please drink the juice. Open the door. Welcome. Welcome, brother Destiny player. You must shave your head and walk through these hollowed halls. You will play Destiny and you will like it. Isn't it cool that we played that raid for 8 hours and not a single one of us got a weapon roll for the video game that we paid for? Isn't it awesome that we spent 8 hours playing that raid and we all got gear that we're going to have to play that raid again? But it's okay. The first 8 hours are the hardest part. When we run this twice in a row, 4 hours each time, it's going to be amazing. And we're going to get the weapons we want, so that way we can actually play the game. And then when we actually play the game, we're going to say, wow, this is awesome. And epic, in fact. And then the next raid will come out, and we'll do it all over again. And then the next one will come out, and we'll do it all over again. And then the next one will come out, and we'll do it all over again. And then it just be like it do. And it never ends. And it never ends. And it never ends. And I hate MMOs. And I hate MMOs. That's generally my thing, is I just hate MMOs. I just don't like them. I don't have enough friends to keep me regularly interested in them, and also the friends that are interested in them are usually so far ahead that it's literally worthless for me to get into it. Because, you know, you have that friend who's like, dude, you gotta play this MMO with me, and then, like, they'll try to, like, hand walk you or hand hold you through it, but then like, oh no, you did that wrong. No, you got to do it this way. Oh no, sorry. MMOs are inherently built to where like if you don't experience them yourselves the first year they release, that you need a friend to handhold you through them like a Pokemon game. Like I don't want that. I don't want to have a giant UI interface that I have to press 15 buttons every 10 seconds for. I don't want that. I want to turn the video game on and I want to play the video game. I like simple video games. I like more complicated games, but a lot of it is like management simulators. I like management simulators. I like RimWorld. I'm still trying to learn Dwarf Fortress to an acceptable degree. I like management video games. I don't like MMOs. MMOs also imply like socialization, and I'm not going to try to like beg and force my friends to play with me when an MMO comes out because, I don't know, I just don't want to deal with it. I also don't want a singular video game to need... Oh, dude, 100 hours in, it gets awesome. Like, why don't I just play a video game that's awesome from the get-go? I'm sorry. Got him. Get fucked. Grow up. Reach for the sky. I hate that. I hate that gamer attitude of it gets good at, dude, 50 hours in and it gets good. So I just don't want to play a game that requires so much of my time to get through the bad parts. Yeah, game's gotta hook me in the first hour. If your game doesn't hook me in the first hour, I don't care. Why do I want to be bored? Why do I want to be bored? I don't want to be bored. Why do I want to play a game for 80 hours and be bored just so I can have fun later? I want to like it from the get-go. If I don't like it from the get-go, what's the fucking point? And, like, I totally get it. Like, I'm not, like, I don't want to rag on MMO lovers here or rag on Destiny fans. These are the reasons I don't like those games. And it is perfectly acceptable for you to like those games and perfectly acceptable for me to dislike them. You know? Fucking cool boat, dude. He did reach for this guy. You killed him, Brendan. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Oh, no, only 9 people left. I wasn't paying any attention. Well, I'm gonna fucking flub this. I need more ammo. I don't know how I lived this long. I don't care about anything else right now. I'm just gonna try to live. Live, laugh, love. Live, laugh, love. Need me, my blammo. Live, laugh, love. Wine o'clock on a Saturday and your mom calls your stepdad in. Says you've been playing too much Fortnite and you don't even get a win. You say you got the chug and the slurp juice, and he says you're just not a gamer. Says you're kind of a lamer. He says it's kind of a no-brainer. My hands up, they're playing my game. I'm gonna win anyway. Yeah, Fortnite in the USA. Ready? Can you make a cool roleplay video where you tuck in a little goblin all nice and comfy? We can do that right now. I can try to do that right now. Shh, be quiet now, little one. Shh, you'll get your nice rest. Don't you worry. The villagers won't know you're here. I've hidden you in the sewers, where you're comfy and warm. Yes. You want your little crunchy? Ooh, you want your little crunchy, don't you? Oh, you like the little dorite, do you? Oh, I love to feed a little cheeky goblin a dorite.
Don't mind if I have a cheeky little dorite myself, do you? Ooh. Oh, we'll find your mother and father in the morning. Don't you worry. Old Pete's gonna take care of you. Won't let anything bad happen to you.
And scene. It's like he brings worlds to life. Protecting a little goblin ASMR.
Put him down. He's not your son. Oh, but I raised him to be my son, I did, and you won't take him from me. You'll have to pry this goblin baby out of me cold, dead hands. Put him down. The child needs to be slain. He'll put a pox on this village, a curse on us all. He's my son. I fed him with my wee tit, I did. I fed him milk and grains. He's my boy, and I love him. Don't worry, son. They won't get us. The power of love will keep us safe.
And you know, it's a goblin and he's dead, hanging out, eating lots of Doritos and Sprite. We got 7 people. Never, ever, never. Oh, fuck, they're at double fight. Fuck me, I lost it. All right. I'm gonna pop off, I think. I gotta go do my night chores and then go to bed. So I'll be on tomorrow with some regular video gameplay. Before I go, though, of course, I'm gonna shill. As always, creator code Brendaniel. If you buy anything on the Epic Game Store, it helps me out a ton. If you don't use the Epic Game Store, don't worry about it. And there's always videos over on Brendaniel too. I put the wrong code in. Fuck me, son of a bitch. That's not the right one. Fuck, I used YouTube. You can also check out Brendaniel too. There are stream highlights over there. Hope everybody has a good rest of their night, and I hope everybody had a good Easter. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.